Columbus misses out for the second straight campaign after winning MLS Cup in 2020, and there are reports that Caleb Porter is out in Columbus.
Okay, so they're going to have to pay him off. Is it a surprise that that is happening? And again, it's not confirmed, but it's being reported, as I mentioned and teased. There is stuff that is happening in real time while we are recording this, and we want to make sure that we get it in there. So it's not official by any stretch of the imagination yet, but those reports are out there, and that should come as no surprise, given the problems that this team has had over the last couple of years, and some of them that you mentioned. And it's glass half full, glass half empty, right? And when we talked to Caleb Porter a couple days ago in preparation for the game, he was quick, as you would expect somebody who has 16 ties on the year, to point to, if we turn some of those into wins, everything looks rosy. The problem is that you didn't. And that's, I think if this is true in terms of them making a change in Columbus, it's because it's gotten stale and the results were just not there. And there's much bigger expectations. And as far as, we just talked about Cincinnati. When it comes to Ohio, hell is real if you're from Columbus right now relative to the MLS team.
It's 17 goals conceded in the last 15 minutes of matches for Columbus this season, which is remarkable. Remember, the game before, midweek against Charlotte, they had a 2-0 lead and ended up just 2-2 there. They conceded a equalizer in stoppage time, so they really have to be kicking themselves. And that's a team that, had they gotten in, I think would have been very dangerous with Zelarayan and Cucho Hernandez. This is a big fail for them. I think they have too much talent to be watching the playoffs.
That's the other thing right now. If it has gotten stale, and if the reporting is true, and by the way, Paul Tenorio and Sam Stejskal are both reporting that Caleb Porter is out as head coach of the Columbus Crew, and they're expecting an announcement later today. Again, we're recording this on Monday, so by the time you're listening to this, it might the news may have broken. And it's not necessarily a surprise. They have higher expectations when it comes to this. And it goes back to what I talked about. There are repercussions. There are ramifications from failure and not making the playoffs.
You like that clip? Well, my State of the Union podcast drops every week. Subscribe now on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts.
You like that clip? Well, my State of the Union podcast drops twice a week right here on my very own YouTube page. The only way to stay up to date is to hit that subscribe button down below. Size the day, and see you soon.